Hello, Christian Theology students. I'm here with an update about our syllabus now that our courses are online. I'm going to walk you through this. There are some pretty significant changes, so I want to have everyone be on the same page. First of all, I want you to know that if at any point in the next few weeks you or a family member get ill, if you have problems with internet, please just let me know. There's a lot of flexibility here. We're all doing the best that we can. Okay. If you need to email me or make a Google Meet appointment with me, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know. All right, we're going to move down here and some pretty big changes. Exploratory writing questions. From now on, you need to do all of those. I've decided to remove the big paper from this course. It's hard to do on your own. I don't think I can teach it well online. I don't know that it's something you absolutely need to do given the circumstances we're in. So I wanted to find other ways of keeping you engaged in the course material and having you interact with it. So from here on out, EWQs for each class session, and I'll walk through the class sessions in just a bit. Second, there's going to be a class response question. It's actually 3 questions. After each class session, again, I'll show you what those look like. There's 1 class session a week, and you'll need to respond in between 200 and 400 words to those questions. Book review. I'm changing the book review assignment. It is now just 1 book review for the semester. So if you wrote the Thurman review, you're done. You can still revise that, but otherwise you're done with the book reviews. For those of you who didn't write Thurman, you have to do either Augustine or Luther, and then you do the other 2 EWQs because you'll have to do EWQs. So 1 book review for the semester. If you did Thurman, done. If you didn't do Thurman, Augustine or Luther. There'll be 2 in-class quizzes. I changed the date of the first one a little bit just so we are all up and running before that starts. And then there'll be a final take-home essay, and you'll have that in advance. So let's go down here to look at what this is like. The first week, we're just going to talk about Christology. You'll read the Rowan Williams piece. There's your EWQ question, and then there'll be links to lectures on Moodle. What I'm trying to do with these lectures is to record around 10 to 15 minute kind of little lectures that all are about the same topic. So there might be, 3 or 4 little lectures on Christology. I'm chunking them so you can watch 15 minutes and then go do something else, or download a 15-minute video if you're sharing internet with somebody. But they'll all be under the week. And then once you watch those, you do the class response. And the class response, again, is the same for every, class response questions are the same for every course. What are 2 key ideas you're taking away from the class session? So what are the, do you think 2 major ideas, 2 things you think are really important? What 1 connection did you make either to other material we have studied in class or to a current debate, issue, or belief? So how does this connect to something else we've talked about? Or if you think, wow, I've heard people say this and this thing that we just studied seems to interact with it, talk about that. And then what is 1 question or reaction that you have? Again, I don't expect these to be long, 200 to 400 words total, but enough to show me that you have done the online session, that you've thought about it, and that you're able to respond to it. The next week will be Augustine, so you've got a little bit more time to get that review done. Oh, and the way that the course work is done is that for each week, all course work, whatever that is due at the end of the week on Moodle. So by 5 p.m. on Moodle. If you are doing the Thurman book review, that means it's due April 3rd at 5 p.m. on Moodle. That's when that will be due. So the work for any given week is due on Friday by 5 p.m. on Moodle. You do the book, so same thing with the book review for Augustine. The first quiz will be the work of week of April 13th through 17th. I'm still working on what that's going to look like. You'll get a study guide. It'll be on Moodle, and again, you'll need to do it by Friday, and then do the reading and the class session for that week too. A week on atonement, a week on Thomas Aquinas, the week on Luther, which is the last chance you have to do a book review, a week on early modern debates, John Calvin and Wesley, and then we're done. And you'll have a second quiz and a final question due by May 22nd. So that's what we're doing. If you have any questions about any of that, just let me know. But I'm going to spend the next week getting some of those materials up and on Moodle and reorganizing the Moodle site. I'm not going to have all of the course material up in advance. I'm going to try and keep a week or two ahead. So if you want to work ahead, you can. All right, that's it. I hope you all are well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are beginning to navigate this new terrain as we all are. And again, if you have any questions or things you need to ask me about, just send me an email and I'll either respond that way or we'll set up a time to talk. Okay, bye-bye.